I see a brother holding your seat, no beef, but I'm trying to get to know you at least. Don't take my talking to your own. I can keep it chill like I'ma keep it real.
Dressed in their finest, the Mavs as they came. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K. And, Greg, when you're facing the front of a back-to-back, how much does that affect you as a player?
Before and after the game, for sure, it's on your mind. But once the whistle blows, you have to live in the moment. You can bet the coaches are very aware of it.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. The guard set is Giddey and White. Okoro out there with Buzelis. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Pass to Buzelis. Buries it from three-point range.
Yeah, that's a great find by White. He's such a clever and deceptive combo guard.
Here's Irving. It's deflected. Right side, White, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. You know, Stan, it is great to see Kobe White put it all together.
It sure is, Kevin. This guy hung in there with a great attitude, even when he wasn't playing as much as he wanted to. He's still growing as a player, knocking down shots. His confidence is sky high. His approach will take him a long way.
I got to believe as a coach that is incredibly satisfying to have that kind of play.
Yeah, it really is when you have a guy like that and he just keeps getting better.
And if you allow Giddey to get in rhythm, he is more than capable of knocking it down.
A nice shot by Irving.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's White. 9 points last game out. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Giddey making the defenders look like they're on ice.
The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Gobert with a screen on White. Joe nailed from three-point land.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Giddey the pass to Vucevic. Outside, White launches a 3. Mavericks with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. A nice shot by Okoro.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Randle outside. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And the evolution of Randle's jumper, it has been fun to watch. He's continuing to make it more lethal.
Here's Joe. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Joe's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Mavs.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Washington's checked in for Dallas. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at the Thunder. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when I look at Dallas, they just kind of burst out of the gate here with some fire, feeling disrespected by pundits who overlook them as a top team.
Here's Buzelis. A three-pointer is right on target. Buzelis has got 6 points.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
He can't get it to go. Tipped away. 13 feet away. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
That's just poor defense there. You can't give up these kind of looks from the mid-range.
And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Trey Jones is checked in for Josh Giddey.
Number 30, Trey Jones.
Okoro dishes to Jones. Pass to Vucevic. Off target from outside.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
They get it again.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
And White kicks to Jones. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Vucevic. White wide open. He fires. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. 5 points in the game.
And I like how White shot it with confidence. He's reliable beyond the arc.
Dallas making a switch here. Marshall's checked in. The Bulls making a switch here. Here's Randall driving inside. And the layup's good off the glass.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Irving with the steal. Ball's knocked loose.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Dosunmu's shot is off. Mavericks trail by 5. Randall with a screen for Irving. He gets it in there. Irving's got his second basket of the game.
Almost effortless looking. Kyrie's motion inside is so well practiced.
Jones the pass to White. Smith sets the pick for White. And the Bulls with another miss.
You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter. Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the three.
So it's Chicago now after the Mavericks pick up 3. He's defended by Randall.
What an impact White makes, whether he has the ball in his hands or not.
Washington sets the pick for Randall. Count it. Randall's got 6 points. 20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Jones looking for an opening. Outside White. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Patrick Williams is out there with Smith. Then there's Dosunmu. Then it's Kevin Huerter. And it's Giddey in at the point. Mavericks trail by 3. He's defended by Huerter. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Williams. Dallas has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Dosunmu, shot's good. And the Bulls lead by 3.
I mean, a 6'8 playmaker. Giddey is a point forward, and he piles up the assist. Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Williams. Collins checked in for the Bulls.
At the line for Dallas, Najee Marshall.
There has been, Coach, a lot of talk about how players today are better than ever before. Do you agree with that?
Well, absolutely. Isn't that the way evolution works?
Right.
Kevin, they're bigger, stronger, faster, but everyone builds on the players who came before them, and the guys today would not be where they are without the guys before who laid the foundation for it.
Chicago making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Smith kicks to Giddey. Smith sets the pick for Giddey. That's good, and it's his fourth basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Williams, a screen on Herter. Driving in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 6 points for him.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Smith outside. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Mavericks with the rebound. They defeated Indiana in their last one.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
Well, those are the kinds of performances you hope carry over into some momentum for this.
To the inside. Here's Dosunmu. Shoots over Washington. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. This is his first, and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials...
The previous play is under review.
Original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Julius Randle comes in for P.J. Washington. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Najee Marshall. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Vucevic checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Dosunmu. Okoro's checked in for Kevin Herter. And it's Kobe White in for Trey Jones. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Vucevic finds Okoro. To the wing right side. And it's Vucevic in the corner. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky. Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Williams with the block.
Yeah, Williams gets at least one swat a game. He's got great anticipation.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Mavericks shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Now at the line for your Mavericks.
And the first one at the line is good. Chicago making a switch here. Jones is checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Will it go? And the layup is good.
Fancy ball handling right there by Jones. At his size, he can be very elusive.
Williams sends a screen for Irving. Vucevic with the block. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. Fades away. Bounces high off the rim and drops. He's got 10.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shot's now starting to fall.
Jones dishes to Vucevic. Pass to Buzelis. Drains the three-pointer. Buzelis has got 9.
Yeah, he's a great passing center. You can run offense through Vucevic. Use him as a passing hub.
And that one, good. .119 left now here in the second. Outside, White. Here's Okoro. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Randall. And it's White with the rebound. Bulls trail by 4. Outside, Jones. Vucevic, a screen on Irving. Jones kicks to Vucevic. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
3 points.
Vucevic has got his first 3 points of the game. Pass to Randall. Trying to get open is Irving. Randall with the bucket.
And how about the touch there inside? And that's where Randall likes to get the ball. And you can see why.
Jones drives in. Excellent D there from Williams.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
They get the rebound, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in. Now it's a 5-point Dallas lead.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Vucevic finds Jones. He takes it in. Banked in off the glass. Jones has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, Trey Jones can be lightning quick. He saw a gap and drove right in.
9 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Joe. Drills it from outside. Joe's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And so it's Dallas with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the 3rd quarter started.
It is a wonderful night for basketball and a wonderful time to get a quick, wonderful rundown of how the wonderful West looks early on in this wonderful season. Is that too many wonderfuls?
No, you're wonderful.
And seeding is obviously an important part of a title run. Shaq, in your 4 championship seasons, your teams were all a 3 seed or higher.
Yeah, I'm the big conductor, Ernie. When I was healthy, we'd always finish near the top of the standings.
Well, unlike Shaq, Ernest, our team did not need top seedings to win a chip. We were the 6th seed one year and won it all. Remember that, Shaq?
Hello,
I recall.
Kim Olajuwon. Hello, Clyde Drexler. Miss you too.
And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the Dallas Mavericks.
The energy in their hometown is electric, man. You could tell these players are loving the positive attitudes and feeding off them. I expect them to sustain this enthusiasm.
Yeah, I mean, these fans just love this team. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Irving with it. We've got Randall. Isaiah Joe is out there with Irving, and it's Rudy Gobert. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. From the arc. Randall no good. Bulls trail by 6, and great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works for the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Giddey, no one around him. It's rebounded by Dallas, and the foul called on Josh Giddey. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Mavericks leading by 8. From deep.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
With that miss, he's now made 6 and missed 6 from the field. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Rudy Gobert has tied for the most Defensive Player of the Year awards all time, but he's challenging himself to do more offensively. He said it's all about just being okay with missing or making mistakes, freeing my mind and doing the things that I work on to get out of the shell that I was being put in. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David Aldridge, we thank you for that report. Irving for 3. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
The airtight handle of Irving, just leaving defenders in his dust.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
And taking a look at some numbers here for Kyrie Irving. Coming off a terrific season. 7th in free throw percentage, and he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
And again, you gotta love his commitment to excellence. He owns the free throw line. It's truly an impact part of his game.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
They grabbed their own miss. From past the arc. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Yeah, nice read by Gobert. When he's providing an assist, that is a big bonus.
It's tipped. He's got a clear path by himself. Trips down the breakaway slam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Brady lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
This league, Stan, is so deep with talent. Are there any players who you think get overlooked in the conversation?
That's a great question, Kevin. I mean, there are some guys who I think get underrated because they play with other guys who are so talented and draw the attention. One guy that I have really seen lately that I think has been better than people think is Grayson Allen. The best three-point shooter, or one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA, and a very underrated defender.
And he's evolving, isn't he? Looks like he's working on other parts of his game, but he's always been able to shoot, which has been his calling card.
And he's a much more athletic guy than people give him credit for.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Buzelis. And it's Dosunmu in for Okoro. Lock at 6. Here's Vucevic. Gobert with the block.
Well, you have to be aware of Gobert on the floor. He's got a few Defensive Player of the Year trophies.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Just 2 to shoot, and the Bulls with another miss.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Randall no good. And so White will bring it up for the Bulls. They trail by 14. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Defended by Dosunmu. Rebound by Smith. The Bulls have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half through 2 of 8. White, good.
Well, we've really seen White raise his game as a scorer. He can be relentless at times, like right now.
Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Washington's checked in for Dallas. Knocked away. Down low. Right the pass to Giddey. Here's Dosunmu. No good on the three.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
Randall no good. Bulls trail by 12. Here's Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
And it's White with the rebound. Well, Chicago's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Dosunmu, the pass to Vucevic. Oh, that's blocked.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
And it's Washington missing. Chicago has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Giddey, no good. Mavericks leading by 12. Launches it. And Washington is good for three. Washington's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And it's Najee Marshall in for Julius Randle. Then for the Bulls, Kevin Huerter comes in for Vucevic. And Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey. And here's Huerter. Nothing on the board. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. And he gets the bucket. He's got 22.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Count it. Good.
Jones gutting it out in close.
Dallas has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Williams, a screen on Huerter, and it's good for 2. And the Mavericks lead by 15.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Pass to Smith. Over Williams. Williams with the block. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Mavericks lead by 15. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Josh Giddey. Dosunmu is out there with Kevin Huerter. Then it's Jones. And it's Smith in at the 5. Off the inbound pass. Yep, it goes. And the Dallas lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Dosunmu. To the paint. Here's Randall. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Huerter passes to Smith. And then Smith with the dunk.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Inside. Right side. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
They get it back. Dosunmu, the pass to Smith, and it's slammed in by Smith.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Craig. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Giddey. Pass to Smith. A rebound by Washington.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
Jones kicks to Herter. Here's Giddey. No good from outside.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense. Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another three to fall.
Dosunmu's shot is off. Mavericks leading by 12. Here's Joe. Again, the Mavericks score.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Smith finds Herter. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. You coach Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But do you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet? There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
It's great being your partner.
Likewise.
Just couldn't be denied there. Giddey was willing to fight to get that one to fall.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
Well, I've been a little surprised by how many mid-range jump shots they're taking and hitting. But so far, that seems to be the recipe that's working for them.
Another place they the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break. It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to Vucevic. It's stolen. It's stolen by Buzelis. White with it. Now defended by Gobert. Vucevic with it. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
Yeah, there's not much else the defender can do there.
On the drive, Irving just so dynamic. The defense doesn't know what to do to contain him.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Pass to Vucevic. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Isaac Okoro. The first one falls.
At the line for 2. Flag.
Both good from the line that time. There's a minute 40 left in the game. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Giddey. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And this is why many are excited about Giddey's future, showing how dangerous he can be on offense.
And the basket by Gobert.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Mavericks.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
White with it. He's picked up by Irving. The shot by Buzelis, no good. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Dallas. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. And White kicks to Vucevic. It's good from long range. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Carlo pulls it down. So it's Chicago now. Here's Giddey. Goes back up. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Takes it off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 15. Poked away. Irving with the steal. Launches the three. No good there. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from this. Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.